Allow yourself to find that beautiful center. So sitting, however it feels really good to you, just begin to weave nice deep breaths. I believe it's Saturday is our full moon, but it looked pretty full last night and this morning. So we're just going to do a nice lunar flow today. So take those nice deep breaths, and as you take the breaths, allow yourself to just bring in that beautiful lunar light. Feel the belly rise, middle chest, upper chest. Release it all the way down. And with your next breath, draw that lunar light right up the center of the spine. Take it all the way up to the crown of the head. And let it just drop right back down to the center of the spine. And take two more, actually three more nice three-part full yogic breaths. Just allowing that lunar light to really shine up that spine like a straw, just drawing the air in. Knowing that as you draw that prana in, it begins to flow into all of the organs, cells, via the heart. So just really energizing and feeling the midline of the body as we draw it in. And remembering that you are loved, you are enough, just as you are. A magnificent, living, conscious being full of light and love to give. And as we give, we receive all in one. Take one more full, nice, deep, three-part yogic breath. Really feeling now the interior, the physicality just filled with light. And release it all the way back out. With your next in breath, just draw and bring the palms to the heart. Let's all exhale together, please. Inhale, bring the prayer hands together all the way up to the sky. Just allow yourself to feel all of the abundance of all things in this moment. And the beautiful silent Om just brings it all down into the heart. And as the palms reach the heart, just feel that gratitude. On an in-breath, let's sweep the prayer hands back up to the sky. And on an exhale, let's take and draw the left hand out to the side. Make a nice side opening to that right side. On an in-breath, come all the way back up and let's take it over to the other side. Nice deep stretch. Come all the way back up, and then on the exhale, let's interlace the fingers back behind us and just stretch the one fist away from the back torso. Pull the shoulder blades down. Take a full in-breath, and on the exhale, chin to chest. On an in-breath, crown the head to the sky, and exhale, let's turn the head to the left. On an in-breath, draw the head back to neutral and over to the other side. On an in-breath, bring the head back upright. Keep those shoulder blades really pinched to the spine, and on an exhale, left ear, left shoulder. On an in-breath, crown the head back up and exhale over to the right. Ooh. Draw the crown of the head back up. And on an exhale, just hip hinge forward in a little bit. Take a full in-breath. And on the exhale, take the one fist over to the left. Open and shine that right front rib cage. On the in-breath, come back to neutral and switch and open up that heart. Drop back to neutral, still hip hinging forward. And on the in-breath, lift all the way up. Sweep the hands all the way up above the head. Bring the backs of the hands together. Palms together and exhale down to the heart. Take a full in-breath and full out-breath. If you're cross-legged, switch your legs so we can get the other side. And just allow yourself, please, to take and place the palms on the knees or the thighs. And just find a nice cat-cow, rock forward and back. Chin to chest. Feel the front body open and then the back body round. Forward and back. Just a couple more times. Opening up, nice giant breath, moving, and then come all the way upright. On the exhale, let's stretch over to the left. Take a full in breath, full out breath. On your next in breath, let's just take and sweep that right arm up to the sky, put the left arm down. And take a deep stretch. Take that right arm back as far as feels safe. Ooh, really open up. And then on the next exhale, bring it all the way back down. And let's take it all the way over to the left. Nice deep stretch. Ooh. Reach through the fingertips, opening up that left back rib wall. And then on an in breath, let's sweep that left arm all the way up to the sky. Continue to just breathe and bring it back behind you as far as you can. Take a full in breath, and as you exhale, bring it all the way back down and take it to the center. Take the hands really wide and just take one full deep breath in and out. On your next in breath, walk the fingertips all the way back, and let's just gently transition right into tabletop. Find another cat cow for just a couple, and rock if you want. And then draw the knees together. And let's take the right hip over to the side. Lift back up to neutral, and we're going to dip the left hip all the way over to the left. Draw it all the way back up, and on an exhale, tuck the toes under, down dog. And just come into a nice runner stretch here. Really get into all the toes, into the instep, and then find a nice down dog. And do a nice yes with the head, and then a nice no. Bring the head back to neutral, and come down into tabletop, or from down dog, bring the right foot forward. Bring the left knee down. And let's just transition up into a crescent warrior. So steeple fingers. Really get really nice and tall. Squeeze the upper arms into the ears. If it feels safe, a nice back bend, or just stay upright. Make sure you really engage and squeeze the tush to protect. Come all the way back upright, and on an exhale, let's just sweep that left arm across the body. Use the right to hook, look straight forward, and breathe into that left shoulder as we do a nice internal rotation. One more breath here, and then sweep the arms all the way up to the sky, and on an exhale, swan dive down. You can stay onto the left knee, or you can come up into low lunge, your choice. And let's take that right arm up to the sky and just gently twist. Hug the feet towards each other, or the front foot and the knee. One more nice deep breath. And on an exhale, bring it down. Step back into tabletop or down dog, your choice. On your next in breath, let's bring that left foot forward. Coming down onto the right knee. You can use the palms onto the thigh to gently rise up. As it feels appropriate, bring the hands up into steeple fingers and soften into that right front hip. Take a full in breath, and maybe a back bend, maybe just straight tall, up and down like an arrow, your choice. Really squeeze the glute, engage that right glute. Come all the way back upright, and we're just going to sweep that right arm across the body. Use the left hand to hold and take a nice stretch into that right shoulder. Looking forward, really engage the tush to protect the back. And on your next in breath, keep the arms all the way back up to the sky, and exhale, swan dive down. You can keep that right knee onto the earth or lift up into low lunge. And on an in-breath, sweep that left arm up to the sky. If it feels safe, look up at it and really feel that nice opening. One more full deep breath here, please. And then on an exhale, sweep that left hand down. Tuck the right toes and step back down dog.
Feet come together, please, and on an in-breath, raise that right leg, stack the hip, and roll that ankle. And then roll it the other way. And then square the hip and allow yourself to gently bring it down. You can also do this from tabletop. On an in-breath, left leg up to the sky, stack the hip, and let's just roll that ankle. Roll it the other way. Square the hip and allow yourself to just step it all the way through, low lunge. Open up your heart, look forward, take back foot to front foot, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. On an in-breath, reverse swan dive, bring it all the way up, palms to touch. And exhale down the heart. Let's just take 2 breaths here. Nice, deep, dry breaths. Find your center. Quail and wobbly by just becoming very still, engaging and finding that magnificent mountain pose. And then draw the full moon right up above you and feel that lunar light just shining down in your mind's eye. See your shadow from the moonlight reflected on the earth. Palms to the heart, shoulder blades down. On an in-breath, sweep the arms out to the side, all the way up to the sky. Look up and exhale, just fold right down midline. Palms onto the shin bones. Inhale, lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Take and sweep the arms out to the side, all the way up to the sky. Bring the backs of the hands together. Touch, reach up onto the toes. Heels come down and exhale, swan dive down. Palms onto the shin bones. Inhale, lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan dive all the way up. Bring the back of the hands together again. Lift up onto the toes. And exhale, swan dive all the way back down. Palms onto the shin bones of the floor. Inhale, lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Nice warm up with half salutations. Come all the way back up. Bring the prayer hands together above the crown of the head. And then exhale down to the heart. Just reinforce that moonlight as we go through our lunar flow. Listen very carefully. Here we go. Palms to the heart. Take a full in-breath, and on the exhale, sweep the back of the hands to the low back. Draw the elbows back. Spread the fingers wide to really support your low back. And then maybe bring the hips forward. Look up into the moon. Drink in that lunar light. Come all the way back up. Keep the hands on the low back. Bend deeply into the knees, flat back all the way down to the earth. Press into the back with your hands, lift up, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Taking place with bent knees, the backs of the hands onto the earth. And just allow yourself to do the infinity symbol with the backs of the hands onto the earth. Good, come to neutral, take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, step your left foot all the way back into lunge. Allow yourself to plant your left hand, roll onto the outer edge of your left foot, and open your right toes to the side of the mat. Take and sweep that right arm forward from the heart diagonally. And on the exhale, reach it back behind you. Inhale, drop forward. Exhale, take it back. Good, one more time, reaching. Exhale, take it back. Bring it all the way forward. Come back into low lunge. And walk your hands to the center. Take and draw your infinity symbol side to side. And then walk all the way back to the back of the mat. Low lunge. Step front foot all the way back, down dog. And then inhale into plank. Engage the shoulder blades, bring the knees down. We're going to take and come in, bring your hips on top of your knees. Reach right hand out, left hand out, and we're just going to take our heart right down to the mat, Anapana. Take a full in-breath. Really engage the shoulder blades towards the spine. Feel that moon dust just lightly opening up the back side of the heart. Allow yourself to gently come forward, untuck the toes, bring the hips all the way forward, and just rock side to side in the cobra. You can come all the way down if you choose and go side to side if that's too much for your back. And then come back to neutral and press all the way back into child's pose. And then into down dog. Take and lift that left leg all the way up to the sky. On the exhale, bring it all the way back through. Step back foot to front foot, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Take the hands to the low back, spread them nice and wide, squeeze the elbows towards each other. Nice flat back, core engaged, and on an in-breath, rise all the way back upward. If it feels good, a little bit of a back bend, come all the way back upright, and palms to the heart. Take a full in-breath. And full out breath. On the next in-breath, allow yourself to take your in-breath, and on the exhale, take the hands to the low back. Second side. If it feels good, a little bit of a back bend, or just allow yourself to lengthen up and support and love that back. On an in-breath, come all the way back up. Soften, bend into the knees, keep the back nice and flat, engaged as you roll all the way forward. Bring the back of the hands onto the earth. Lift up, flat back, exhale, forward fold. Back of the hands onto the earth. Draw your little infinity symbol, rocking side to side. Come back to neutral, bring the fingertips beside the feet, and step the right foot all the way back. Allow yourself to plant the right hand, roll onto the outer edge of the right foot, open the left toes to the left side of the mat, reach all the way forward, diagonally from the heart, and then sweep straight back. Inhale, lift, exhale, take it back. Rise all the way back up. Nice. And then come back into your low lunge. And we're just going to take it back to the side of the mat. We're just going to rock side to side. You can keep the hands into the center or palms together. One more time each side. And then walk all the way forward, find your low lunge, back up at the top of the mat. Step back, down dog. Inhale into plank. We'll hold this plank. Nice deep breath, round that upper back. Breath into the palms. Engage the legs. Smile as you feel that beautiful lunar light just lighting up the entire back side of the body. Continue to breathe, squeezing all the muscles to the bones except for the facial and the neck muscles. Keep them soft. And then as you're ready, down onto the knees. Allow yourself to bring the hips right on top of the knees. Reach out left palm, right palm. And on an exhale, you're reaching out wide, wider than your mat. Bring the heart all the way down to the earth, Anapana. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. Allow yourself to lift up nice and slow. Bring the hips forward, engage those shoulder blades, squeeze the glutes, and look from side to side. Remember, you can come all the way down onto your forearms if you choose, or all the way down onto your palms and look side to side. Ujjayi. Come back to the center, and then press all the way back into child's pose. Tuck the toes under, down dog. Take a full in breath, and as you exhale, walk the feet forward. Right foot followed by left. If you choose, maybe really soften into your knees, and then just float forward, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Back of the hands to the low back. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Hug the elbows towards each other. Flat back, and on the in-breath, rise all the way back up. Maybe a little bit of a back bend, or just stay upright. Inhale, back upright, and palms to the heart. Take a full in-breath, and a full out-breath. From there, please allow yourself to sweep the arms out to the side, and exhale to swan back down. Inhale, lift flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Allow yourself, please, to lift the left leg into revolved half moon. Keep fingers, both hands onto the floor. If it feels safe, bring that right arm up and out to the side. Good. Lift and breathe. One more full deep breath. Eyes to the earth. Hand comes down. Walk the hands back by that right foot, bend into the right knee. And just step right back, rainbow up, warrior two. Take a full in breath. And on the exhale, evolve warrior two. On the in breath, come all the way forward. And exhale, elbow to side. Top arm up and over into angle pose. Hug the feet towards each other. Really reach into that angled arm. Take a full in breath. And on the exhale, lift all the way back up, warrior two. Straighten the front leg. And reach. Come right into your version of triangle. Trikonasana, full in breath. Full out breath. One more full deep breath. And then on an exhale, just float that left hand all the way down to the earth. Frame that front foot. You have a soft knee. Take and hop the back foot forward a little bit. Turn the left toes towards the top of the mat. And fold over that elongated front right leg. Draw the right hip back. Take a full in breath as you lift up flat back. Exhale, forward fold. On an in breath, lift up flat back, please, and bring the left hand by that right foot. Pull the right hip back and just place the right palm onto the small of your back. Maybe you just hold here. This might be your revolved triangle this morning. Otherwise, allow yourself to roll open, rolling and opening to the right. Keep pulling that right hip back. You can keep that right hand on the small of the back to stabilize. Otherwise, bring it up to the sky and breathe. One more full deep breath. And on an exhale, fold back forward. Soften into the front knee and bring the left hand to your hip. Walk that right hand above and to the side of that right foot. And we're just going to lift right up into full moon. Oh, feel that nice opening. Maybe top arm to the sky, maybe head slowly floats up to the sky. Breathe into that full moon. One more full deep breath.
Take a full in breath, and on the exhale, eyes to the earth. Left hand comes to the earth. Left foot to front foot, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Sweep the arms forward, all the way up in the sky. Palms together above the head, and exhale down to the heart. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. On the in breath, take the front hands all the way up to the sky. Bring the legs together, bend deeply, and take a prayer twist over to the right. Hinging and opening. Take 2 breaths here. This is our first twist, so allow yourself to really bring up the organs. If you choose, you can split the hands or not. It's totally up to you. 2 more breaths. Keep the hips squared. Try to keep those knees together. 1 more full deep breath. Use an exhale to bring the palms together if you chose to split them. And then on the in breath, keep all the way up to the side. On the exhale, prayer twist over to the left. Keeping knees together, hinging, roll and open. Nice deep breaths. Again, you can split the palms or not. Find that nice deep breath, engaging core muscles. Take another full deep breath here, please. And then palms together on the exhale. And an inhale all the way back up. On the exhale, swan back down. Other side. Inhale, lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Taking right leg and placing it into half moon foundation. Really engage into the standing leg. You can keep both hands onto the earth, eyes to the earth. Otherwise, bring that left arm out to the side and look to the left. Full deep breath. Good. 1 more. Play to the toes. Still the length of both legs. See the beautiful shadow in the moonlight on the earth. Eyes to the earth. Hand comes down. Bend into the left knee. Walk the hands back. And then just step right back. And rainbow walk, warrior 2. Good. Breathe into it. Settle into it. Take a full in breath, and on the exhale, evolve, warrior 2. Feel the opening. You can bind that back arm if you would like. Bring it all the way forward. Feel that nice, exquisite length. And on an exhale, elbow to thigh. You can bind this back arm if you would like. You can always come into a bind or angle pose. Always let it be what you need it to be. Feel that strength. Allow the light to really fortify. 1 more full deep breath here, getting as long and spacious as you can through that full right side. Sweep it all the way back up. Straighten the front leg. And take it into your version of triangle. Always secure this bottom hand so that you can traction and open. Mounting with each breath if that feels appropriate. Nice deep breaths. Opening up that top hip, maybe looking up to the sky. 1 more full deep breath. And on the exhale, we're just going to soften into that front knee. Return right hand, left hand to frame that front, lengthened out leg. Bend into the left knee and just hop the right foot forward for a shorter step. Right toes more so towards the top of the mat so you can square your hips. And then just fold forward, exhale. Inhale, lift flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Soften into the hamstring muscles, lengthen through that back leg. Allow the head to lift and spine to lift. Bring that right hand by the left foot on top or outside, your choice. And maybe you just frame it and have a nice flat back and keep pulling that left hip back. That's perfect. If it feels safe, left hand to the low back. Hold here, another stage. Just lengthen that spine. Lengthen through the crown of the head, that's perfect. If you choose, begin to roll the torso open to the left. Maybe sweep that left arm up to the sky. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. Wherever your hand is at, release that left hand outside the foot. Bend into the left knee. Walk the left hand forward. Stay pivoted onto that right heel. And bring your right hand to the hip. This might be your version of full moon right here. Just lifting and opening up. Otherwise, walk the fingers forward. Drag that back foot forward. And lift right up into the half moon foundation. Full in breath. Full out breath. Full in breath. Full out breath. Take a full in breath, and on the exhale, eyes to the earth, hand to the earth. Lifted leg, standing leg, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Grab opposite elbows, very good knees. Just allow yourself to bask in the moonlight. Take it left, stretching into that right lower back. And then take it over to the right, stretching into that left lower back. Bring it all the way back to neutral. Let the back of the hands again rest onto the earth. Very bent knees. And on an in-breath, just ragdoll all the way up. Head comes up last. Oh. Roll the shoulders back. And roll the shoulders forward. And bring the palms to the heart. Take a full in breath. And roll out. From there, allowing ourselves to come into crane pose. So if you need, let's just come down into a squat, whatever that is. It can be upright, it can be all the way down on the earth. Just opening up a little bit. We'll come back down into a squat if you want to come into crow pose. And then allow yourself to come back upright, however that is for you. And we'll shift on to your right leg. Find your mountain pose, spin the palms open. And then sweep. Left knee up. Point into the toe, roll into the wrists. You can have toe touching anywhere in between. And curl the fingers under. Take a full in breath, and as you exhale, bend into the right knee and then lift back up. Bend and lift. One more time, and only if that feels appropriate. Good, now find your focal point, and we're just gonna reach that right arm to grab the left knee on the outside, and maybe lift that left leg, maybe not. You can keep it bent, and then begin to twist. So use that right hand to help you open up into the twist. Leg lifted or leg bent. Good. Allow the eyes to come back forward. Sweep the left arm up. Use the right hand hold. You can also be right here if you have your toe on the floor. Good. Bring both arms up. Palms together and bring it right back down. From there, allow yourself, please, to take and come back down into your squat. If you choose, come in, try a crow. You don't have to lift your feet. Just place those knees right on top of the elbows like a shell. Or they can come to the inside of the knees. Just feel that foundation and feel yourself just hug all the muscles to the bone. And then as you're ready, allow yourself to fold forward. Then rise up, however that feels appropriate to you. And bring the palms to the heart. If you need hands at the back, just open the front body again a little bit. Ooh, head back or not. Bring it back upright. Find your mountain pose. Come back to your center. Feel that exquisite plumb line running right down the center of the body. And begin to flood left and right hemispheres of the brain, the body, just merging in together, bringing wholeness and perfection. And then as you're ready, allow yourself to shift onto that left foot. Bring the arms out to the side again. You can just be on the right tippy toe. If it feels safe, bring that knee up, find your focal point. Toe pointed, curl the wrist center. Good, now press into the heels of the palms and stretch into that wrist. And then take a sweep, left hand across the body. Keep your focal point. Use it to hold and stabilize. Bringing that right arm back behind you. If you fall out, you fall out. Not a big deal. Just do your best. Work through the wobble. Maybe you turn your head back behind you. Maybe you lengthen out that front leg. Just breathe into it. Notice one side might be more difficult than the other. And then sweep that right arm to the sky. Left arm. Woo. And then lift the foot to standing foot, swan dive down. Inhale, lift flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Step right foot back, left foot back. You come right down, inch onto your knees. Bend into the elbows and transition all the way down into the belly. Allow yourself to draw the arms forward, palms onto the floor. Lengthen the right, lift the right leg, lengthen it up and anchor it down, and then the left. It may be that you're going to keep your legs anchored and just lift the upper torso. If it feels safe, engage pubic bone to earth, navel to spine, squeeze the glutes nice and tight, lift the kneecaps off the floor, and then inhale, lift. And breathe, 4 breaths. Imagine gliding under the moonlight. Beautiful, beautiful flight. Full in breath, full out breath. One more full deep breath here, please. And then exhale, release. Palms beside the rib cage. And very gently press all the way back into child's pose. Oh, you can take wide-kneed child or regular child. Allow the tailbone to gently move towards the heels. You can bring the hands all the way back and just fold into yourself. Allowing all of that lunar moonlight, just be held within. Press the tops of the feet into the earth. You can take and roll the thumb into the palm and then bring the knuckles towards you. Just really soothing the wrists. Take 2 more breaths here. Allow yourself to soothe the back, working into the knee creases, the joints. And then on an in-breath, sweep the arms forward. Allow yourself, please, to take the hips to the right. Oh, come all the way forward. Just draw an oval, 2 of them. Really feel the shoulders move left to right, tilting that upper torso. Go to the opposite direction. Feel the nice lengthening of the belly fibers as you come forward. And then from that, child's pose, lift up into tabletop. And from there, allow yourself to tuck the toes under, down dog or tabletop. Take the right leg to the sky and sweep it all the way through the pigeon. Lift up nice and tall, rock side to side. Work that right foot forward. You can stay upright if you choose. You can place a towel or something underneath that right hip. And then as it feels appropriate, allow yourself to melt down. Now let's take 3 breaths here. Full in breath. Full out breath. Another full deep breath in. And out. One more nice deep breath. And then bring the hands back one by one and lift up. You have an option here. Rather than to lift up into down dog again, you can just bring that left leg forward and switch legs. Otherwise, tuck the left toes under, sweep the right leg up to the sky, stack the hip. Ooh, really open up. And then switch, bring right leg to left, lift the left leg up to the sky if you opted to come into down dog. And then roll and bring that left knee all the way forward. Ooh, settle into it. Just move into it nice and easy, looking left and right. And then maybe melting down, maybe not. Listen to your body and breathe. Keep working into that left move, that left hip. You can square that left knee if you choose, or a prayer twist. Always your option. Take 2 more full deep breaths. Be sure to flex into the front foot to protect that knee. Really lengthening, nice and long, deep, full breath. Last one, soften. And then gently rise all the way back up. And if you choose, roll onto that left hip and bring your right leg forward. If you want to lift and unlock that left leg like you did the right, press into down dog, stack the hip. Gently roll, bring it forward. Come down onto the knees. Take the feet to one side, come down onto the opposite hip. And we'll join those of you who opted not to come up into down dog. Gently lengthen those legs out, give them a really nice shape. And let's draw the right foot inside the left, tree pose. Lift up nice and tall and turn the sternum towards the kneecap. On an exhale, just go forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold forward. Take a full breath here. Point into your left toe, sweep the right arm around. You can come onto the forearm stretch or up onto the palm. And just draw a beautiful circle. It can be right on the sky or it can be to the side. And then come right back down and fold all the way forward again. And on the in-breath, rise back up. Lengthen that right leg out. Give it a really nice shape and bring the left leg in. Turn the sternum towards that right kneecap, play into the right toes straight to the sky, right leg anchored. And on an exhale, just hinge forward. Inhale, lift flat back. And you may not come all the way down to your leg, to that right leg. Maybe you just hinge barely. On an in-breath, rise up, point into the right toe. Sweep that left arm back behind you. Lift and rise. Draw your circle. One more. And then sweep all the way back down. Cartwheel forward. And stretch. Rise back up. Lengthen out that left leg. Give it a nice shape. Bend deeply into the knees. Lift up to the sky and just roll right back down.
Good. Keep the heels anchored. Lift the head, look up, and bring the hands forward. You can hold here to imprint that low back, engage the legs, squeeze imaginary blocks. If you can, rise all the way back up or just look at your legs. That's perfect. And bring it back down. All the way down, palms onto the earth. Bend into the right knee and then the left knee. Just allow some really nice, juicy pelvic tilts. Allow the chin to really tuck as you arc that back. And then find your bridge pose. Allow yourself to have the feet hip width apart. And we'll do 2 sets of bridges here. For those of you who want to lift up into Chakrasana or wheel pose, please do on the second one. On the first one, really plant the arms to the earth, palms on the floor, tuck the chin, and on an in-breath, rise up into bridge, arms come all the way up and overhand, back to the hands to the earth. Really squeeze into the tush, take a pause, and then slowly exhale back down. 4 more, rise it up. Take that pause, really squeeze the tush, lift the hips, and on the exhale down. Just continue to move with your breath, not by cueing, but take that pause. Really squeezing into the tush, strong legs. 2 more, breathing fully and completely. And releasing down, last one. Find myself moving on the mat. Oh, lift it up. Nice deep breath. And release on the exhale. Do a couple of pelvic tilts. Really imprint the low back. Lift the tailbone up off the floor. And then imprint that tailbone down. Lift and arch the back. Find that nice neutral place, take the head side to side. Bend into the elbows and hug the upper arms into the rib cage. As you bend into the elbows, fingertips are to the sky and the palms face each other. Heel toe the feet out to the width of the mat if you choose. And then on an exhale, press and rise. Really press into the forearms. Imagine that you're squeezing a block between the 2 palms. Really lift up into the glutes, and if you choose, really energize that right glute and the left. The right and the left. Keep pressing into the forearms, soften the face and neck. Good. And then hold. And on an exhale, gently bring it down. Heel toe the feet back in. Another pelvic tilt or 2, just release the back. And then take and draw the right knee into the chest and the left. Allow yourself to take a twist to the right. If you choose not to do a twist, you can allow yourself to just come up into happy baby and take some breaths there. If a twist isn't good for you this morning. So either in a twist to the right or a happy baby. Take 1 more breath here. If you're in the twist, please bring the head back to neutral. Engage the core enough that you can bring the knees back up and transition to a twist onto the left. For those of you who opted to have happy baby, draw the soles of the feet together. And just let the feet hover above the heart or wherever you can. Maybe taking the low back off the earth just a little bit. Really stretching into that low back. For those of you in the twist, you can move your right arm and your head or not. Just take some nice yummy breaths. And then allow yourself, please, for those of you in the twist, to bring the head to neutral and the knees to neutral. And I invite you to do whatever else you need to do. For those of you that are holding your feet up above your heart, just gently release and bring the knees together.
And you do anything else that you might need to do before you come into butterfly or into Shavasana. So allow yourself to wiggle, jiggle into a nice, snuggly place. Close your mind's eye and see the moon lying inside.
Take 2 nice deep breaths, and I encourage you to use a nice deep long exhale through the mouth. Just allow yourself to release all that needs to be let go of, that we've wrung out through the muscles, all the tension, the tightness, even negativity and stress can be held in the muscles. And then take another nice, full, long, deep breath. And then release it out through the mouth. Just again, in your mind's eye, see the full moon. See the front side of the body, just lit up with that moonlight. Allow yourself to feel the air on the skin. Feel the light infesting the skin. And then feel the ground that supports you underneath. Feel the stability, the groundedness, and yet the absolute light of the full moon. Begin to feel just completely present in this moment. Feel the innermost skin just below the skin, dusted by the air and the moonlight. Just begin to allow that boundary to dissipate. Open up the pores of the skin and let the moonlight merge with the inner divine light. Just allow yourself to rest in a deep sense of kindness. Merging deeper and deeper into that light, into that love, into that joy, that happiness. All of the higher aspects within, just merging moonlight and divine light. Breathing in whatever quality abounds in this moment. Just allow a few more moments into this rest, this light. Melting into peace and tranquility, streams of happiness and joy. It's like the aurora borealis moves to the northern sky. Allow the moonlight and the divine light to just bring in waves of high qualities of peace. Feel a wave of tranquility. Just a wave of ease, deep contentment. Just wave after wave of feeling. And then begin to deepen the breath. Ooh, and wiggle fingers and toes. Allow the vitality of the moonlight and the divine light to bring you into total presence. Begin to move larger muscles, moving however it feels good. Perhaps you need a really yummy, luscious stretch, stretching right side and left side. Or maybe you would like to just move the knees in circles and massage the back. Allow yourself to roll onto one side. Just be that beacon of light. The moonlight beaming on the physicality and that divine light just beaming out through the pores of the skin. Bring it up the sitting bones, sweep the palms of the heart. Let's all exhale together, please. On the in-breath, just take the prayer hands right up to the sky, touching all the way up to the moon, the stars, and on the exhale, with the silent Om, bring it all the way back to the heart. And then just fold forward
into the divine light as the moonlight beams and surrounds the outer body. Namaste.